Associative property में how the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division is done. See, I have already mentioned which property is associative for which type of numbers. Now what I am going to make it is, I am going to make it verify to you that why is it associative. See, now why I am doing this way. The first property we did, closure property, was where I have done everything in detail. Next property was the commutative property. We did that in the tabular form, checking, taking examples and then writing the conclusions. But see, there are two types of questions that you can get from these properties. The first type of question would be, you will be given questions, you need to check which does it satisfy the property or not, right? So that is what I am considering here. The previous question, the previous type that we did was, you will be given a property, you will be asked, give two examples of commutative property. How does the whole numbers satisfy addition for closure property? That kind of questions can also come, and otherwise the questions would be given to you like this, and you have to verify whether this question is satisfying the associative property or not, right? So I am going to do the verification part here, and that will as well include the properties in detail. Okay, so let us start here. 0 plus 9 plus 11. Okay, before starting this, let us clarify what is actually associative property. Associative property is when you add two numbers, after adding the two numbers you get a sum, and to that sum you add the third number. What here you have done is, you have done the addition, of last two numbers, but you will add the first number to their sum. That means you have three numbers. First two sum, you add the third one. Or you add the first term to the sum of the last two terms. The choice is yours. But the answer would remain the same. That is what my associative property says. Now let us verify the associative property for each case. For addition, 0 plus 9 plus 1. Let us solve the first part first. Okay, in maths there is one simple rule, that is, whenever you are given any equation, you have to solve the bracket part first. Okay, always solve the brackets first. So here what is in the brackets? 0 plus 9. Okay, what is 0 plus 9? It's 9, and 9 plus 1 would give you 10. If you do 0 plus 9 plus 1, that means you have to add 9 plus 1 first. That would give you 10. And what is 10 plus 0? 10 only. That means my addition property is associative for whole numbers. Clear? Let us try the next example for natural numbers now. 2 plus 9 plus 1. What is 2 plus 9? 11. What is 11 plus 1? 12. What is 9 plus 1? 10. What is 10 plus 2? 12. Getting it? So we can say that this is associative for natural numbers. For integers, what is minus 6 plus 4? It is minus 2 plus minus minus 1. What do you get? Minus 3. Here, if you do write minus 6 as it is, what is 4 plus minus becomes minus. What is 4 minus 1? 3. What will be your answer? Minus 3 only, right? So here also the answers are remaining same. That means this property addition is associative for the integers case. Similarly, we have rational numbers. Now we will be adding these two rational numbers first. You take out the LCM, add minus 4 plus 3, and to this you will be adding 2 by 5. What do you get? This becomes minus 1 by 5 and 2 by 5. Now you get the answer as minus 1 plus 2, which is equal to how much? 1 by 5 only, right? Similarly, let us try its opposite order. Okay, you write minus 4 by 5 as it is. We do its addition directly. 3 plus 2 becomes 5 and 5 was the LCM. So we can say 5 comes out to be my LCM, minus 4 plus 5. What will be my answer again? Plus 1 upon 5. Yes, you can check your answer again. The 1 by 5 and 1 by 5. In both the cases, the answer remains the same. So, addition is associative for the case of rational numbers. Right? Next, we will be verifying the case for subtractions now. Now, the subtraction goes like this. 6 minus 0 minus 7. First, you subtract 0 from 6. That will give you 6 only. And what is 6 minus 7? Minus 1. What is 6 minus 0 minus 7? So you keep 6 as it is. What will be the solution for my bracket? 0 minus 7 will give you minus 7. 6 minus minus plus 7 gives you 13. Your answers are different. That verifies that subtraction is not associative for whole numbers. Similarly, natural numbers. What is 3 minus 4? That is minus 1. And what is minus 1 minus 1? This is equal to minus 2. What is 3 minus 4 minus 1? This is 3. So what is 3 minus 3? 0. You can check here that your answers are becoming different. Again, that proves that subtraction is not associative. Similarly, for integers case. Now, in integers, minus 6 minus minus plus 3 and minus 5. What do you get? Here, minus 6 plus 3 gives you minus 3 and minus 5. So, you get minus 8. Here, minus 6 minus, what is minus 3 minus 5? Gives you minus 8. And what is minus 6 plus 8? Gives you 2. You can check your answers are different, right? Next is the case for rational numbers now. For rational numbers, you need to take out the LCM, that will be 4. You will get minus 2 minus 2 and 5 by 6 remains the same. Now your answer comes out to be minus 4 upon 4 minus 5 over 6. Now what you do? You can cut it here also and you can take out the LCM also. So I hope you are aware how to take out the LCMs. It is 2 and 3. This goes with 2 again and 3. So what is my LCM? 2 into 2 into 3. That makes 12. So my LCM comes out to be 12. How much is 4 multiplied to get 12? 3. What is 3 fours are? Minus 12. Minus, what is 6 multiplied to get 12? 2. 2 multiplied by 5 gives you 10. So minus 12 minus 10 becomes minus 22. Yes. Your answer comes out to be minus 22 over 12. Similarly, if you reverse the order and check, we'll first solve the bracket part first. So let us try taking out the LCM of 4 and 6. We already did. That was 12. What is 4 multiplied to get 12? 3. 3 into 2, 6. Minus, what is 6 multiplied to get 12? 2. 2 into 5 you get 10. Now, if you solve this, 1 by 2 minus 4 by 12. What do you get? This minus minus becomes plus. So, I'll write here plus. Now, if you add 1 by 2 and 4 by 12, what would you get? Again, you have to take out the LCM. That will be 12. You can check your LCM like this. See, I've already practiced, so I know the LCMs directly. But you have to always check the answers. Check the LCM before proceeding further. 12 is the LCM. What do you multiply 2 to get 12? 6. And what is 6 multiplied with 1? 6 only. What is 12 multiplied to get 12? 1. 1 into 4, you get 4. So 6 plus 4 gives you 10. You can check your answers are coming out to be different. So this proves that subtraction is not associative for whole numbers, natural numbers, integers and rational numbers. Right? Similarly, for the multiplication part, 7 into 2, 14. 14 fives are is Okay, let's do it step by step. 7 into 14. First solve the bracket, then multiply it with 5. What is 14 5s are? 14 5s is 70. What is 7 into 2 into 5? 7 multiplied with 2 5s are 10. You get 70. What is 2 into 3? 6, and you multiply this with 5, you get 35. Sorry, it's 30. What do you get when you multiply 2 with 3 5s are 15? It is again 30. So we can check our answers are coming out to be equal in this case. That means these properties are associative, right? The next case is for integers. What is minus 10 into 5? Minus 50 into minus 1 gives you 50. The next is minus 10 into 5 into minus 1 give you minus 5. So the answer is 50. Again it is proving that it is associative. Now minus 2 by 7 into 1 by 3, the product is multiplied with minus 4 by 5. So first you find the product of this, 21 and minus 4 by 5. What do you get? 2 4s is 8, the minus gets plus only. What is 21 5s are? 5 1s is 5, 5 2s is 10. Let's check for this one. Minus 2 by 7 into minus 4 over 15. What do you get? 8 upon 7 5s is 35, 3 7 1s is 7, 8 9 10. 8 upon 105. Got it? So this proves that multiplication is associative for the case of whole numbers, natural numbers, integers and rational numbers. Last is the division part. 6 divided by 3 gives you 2 and 2 divided by 2 gives you 1. 6 divided by 3 divided by 2. I'll do it this way. So 6 into, what is 3 by 2? The reciprocal of 3 by 2. 2 by 3, you get 4. That means this is not associative. What is 10 divided by 5? 2, and divided by 2 gives you 1. What is 10 divided by 5 upon 2? 10 into, the 5 by 2 gets reciprocated to 2 by 5. Now this gets cancelled and gives you 4. Answers are different, not associative. Minus 6 divided by 7 divided by 5. How do you solve this? Minus 6 by 7 remains the same. The division sign gets converted to multiplication and 5 gets converted to the reciprocal 1 by 5. Because if nothing is written in the denominator, you consider it to be 1. Okay? Make sure you remember this. When nothing is written in the denominator, it means the denominator is 1. So the reciprocal of 5 upon 1 will be 1 over 5. So we get minus 6 upon 35 is the answer. What is minus 6 divided by 7 upon 5? Similarly, the 7 upon 5 will get reversed and we get minus 30 over 7. Your answers are not matching. It is not associative. Now the last case is for the rational numbers. 1 by 4. This division can be solved directly into 2 by 1 divided by 1. This gets this gets solved to 2. Now what do we get? 1 over 2 divided by 1. Anything divided by 1 gives you the same answer. Now here 1 by 4 divided by, what is 1 by 2 divided by 1? I just told you anything divided by 1 gives you the same answer. So we can write it directly. Now how to solve this? Multiply this and reciprocate the next number. You get 1 by 2. Right? So that concludes that associative property has these ways to solve the questions.